Welcome everybody to the Onward VR Master League Hiatus Tournament Week 3 Division 1. My name is NightFiree with 2 E's. I will be your soul caster for a portion of today. Maybe join in the later rounds with our new addition to the casting team, Monarchid. But until then, it'll be just me and you, chat, diving into what should be a pretty exciting game between two top-tier teams. I mean, we are jumping into Division 1, and this is SMC Tactical versus Aimless Gaming. If you aren't familiar, Aimless Gaming, a team that has been around in the league in the past, going with a bit of a rebrand, if you will. But yeah, previously Witch Doctors, previously they were something else. Peacekeepers, I think it might have been. But yeah, they have gone through a couple of iterations in their name and now landing on Aimless Gaming. I'm sure we're going to see some changed names or new faces on that team as well, just kind of in addition to that roster. But they're going up against SMC, who are coming off of a Globochem domination last week. So, you know, it's not going to be an easy task for them. That is for sure. Just getting into lobby and getting the teams loaded in and ready to go. While we wait, we can dive into pick bans coming in from SMC Tactical. I believe we have a quarantine ban. Seen that a little bit in this Hiatus tournament, kind of getting rid of that unknown, you know, the overhauled quarantine. Players, you're not afraid, but if they can ban it, they'll ban it. That's what SMC have done. As for Aimless Gaming's ban, it is going to be Subway. And so, you know, we had this happen yesterday in our matchup, but yeah, it's some teams banning the new, and some teams banning the old. Subway, a map that has not been changed at all in the release of 1.8. Most maps, like where we're headed, have had some adjustments. With Suburbia, where we're going to be going for map 1. And, you know, minute changes here and there that ultimately affect the meta defensive setups and offensive pushes significantly. The bushes are in the same space they have been, but are now no longer see-through. So you have to rely on audio cues to be able to really hear where your enemy is through those bushes. In addition, obviously, that east side of the map has gotten some additional components, APC, and a few additional HESCO boxes. And so firefights break out in the east a bit more than they used to. That's what I expect here today. Coming in from SMC, we have Trip, Shenanigans, Captain Soda, Edna, and Solution. Edna doing great last series. Good to see her back here. And on Aimless Gaming, we have C-Quick, Galaxon. I don't even... Gail Susan? It can't possibly be Gail Susan, but when you see the name, you'll know. Nardu, Virus, and Fume make up Aimless Gaming. Maybe it is Gail Susan. I don't know, Chad. You tell me. You determine the reality as we prep here for round 1. Like I said, those squads all in lobby, all most readied up, just waiting on C-Quick and Aimless Gaming. We'll be diving into round 1. Shout out to everybody that is tuning in today. Appreciate you stopping by. Obviously, these Div 1 matchups exciting to tune into, and especially if you're a new player, you can learn a thing or two. SMC is a team that has been coming out the gate hot and quick. At least in the match that I watched them against Globo, they were very fast. Definitely leaning into some of the changes that have been made in 1.8. You know, Trip had a couple of good flashbangs, and one of the few teams I've seen actually utilize the flashbang in 1.8. Most players still sticking to those smokes because they are still very effective, if not more effective than they used to be. And just interesting to see how, you know, a minute off of the round timer and a few adjustments to how utility works can shift up how a team plays so significantly. And I guess it's not that significant of a change. They're just leaning into, again, that fast play. SMC's comfortable with that, so not really surprising, I suppose, but they certainly have had success, obviously, beating Globochem. And, I mean, I think they're going to be a team that is going to be a top contender for the finals here in this Hiatus tournament, which are just next weekend. Not that far away. Yeah, we are not that far out from wrapping up this Hiatus tournament and looking forward, hopefully, to the remainder of regular season. Granted, that's going to obviously come down to updates and what those include, and I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully we get everything we've ever dreamed of. You heard it. That's the countdown timer for the action to unfold. You don't have to listen to my sultry voice any longer. That's not a true statement. I'm going to be here the whole series, but it's not just me. Now the action's in front of us, and SMC kicking it off on offense.
Why are you guys making me nervous?
We'll see how it unfolds. Pre-fire coming out the gate, but it's not going to be that spawn, so that pre-fire is not really going to be directed at anyone on SMC. Does look like they're going to be rotating hard here. Soda pushing up aggressive through these hedges. Doesn't have to be concerned about anyone peeking him through here. And so you've seen a lot faster movements on the east side of this map in 1.8 because, you know, it's good to get control of playground, especially with this objective. I know you can't see it on the mini-map. It is garage, so it's way back there. And look at how Aimless have tucked in. They are all around objective building. They have one that's across watching the middle room, but as soon as, or if he gets dealt with, then it's going to come down to the 4 remaining on objective.
I have faith.
See quick. He's not going to see much of anything until SMC push in on OBJ, and SMC aren't rushing this. They're taking their time. They're making sure Aimless isn't pushing out. They're clearing out all of playground. And they're not finding anything because no one is peeking. Virus is staying tucked. ALG Fume is tucked. Nardu and Seaquick all in that objective building. Waiting for a much later angle, not necessarily looking for any early picks. As I say that,
One dead top right.
Virus
Right.
peeking out, gets scooped up, and
I cannot confirm him.
Trip using one of these new Hesco boxes over here on the east side. Very effective overwatch there for a Soda to kind of peek in the short angle and have one in the long. Good bit of teamwork on the clear there. It's going to open up this whole entryway up along this east street here. Fume is going to be ultimately the defender that's going to run into him.
Left side middle house or something came from.
We'll come back here shortly. We're going to have to tune in
Behind the house.
to Galax Susan, who gets picked up by Trip. Good shots from him. ALG Seaquick over the shoulder of Fume finds one. Trip pumping rounds through the fence at what seems to be Fume and friends. Fume putting rounds in return, and he's also now being suppressed. The kill coming in there from Nardu. The Sir Lucian puts some rounds down range. ALG Quick. Seaquick finds one.
There's one left and right side back out.
And a bit of a panic around objective. It's going to come down to Sir Lucian and shenanigans. While we're here, a PSA. Put your tag of your team after your name. I'll say it again. Put the tag of your team after your name. Thank you. Nardu with a good flash. I think that may have got... I think Solution may have caught Nardu out. No, Nardu definitely not flash. Trip getting confirmed by Fume. Shenanigans basically sitting on Overwatch. Just kind of waiting for Nardu to get over-aggressive. Or C-Quick here. C-Quick looking like he's prepping some utility. That's a good smoke toss. Not sure why you would help. I feel like that smoke helps Solution more than anything. Blocks out Fume's vision. Actually denies Shenanigans a line of sight as well, though. So a nice bit of work there. ALC Quick trading with Solution. Shenanigans going to be pushing up here. Flash up and over. Like the moves. The aggression opened up. The res coming in. Nardu's flashed out. Fume, I think, maybe flashed out as well. Lucient finds one. Shenanigans is going to push up around the corner. Nardu goes down. SMC with the 2v3 clutch.
All right. Come on, boys.
Just going to call everyone ALG today on Aimless Gaming. My callouts. Off to the races, though. What a heck of a round one there. SMC with the flashes. Ultimately, in the end, they're opening them up the opportunities, you know, opening up the angles. The smoke, the defensive smoke, I think also kind of bit him in the back a little bit there. It allowed for the rotation out of that center house to go up for the res. The flashes were there on support as well, but he wouldn't have been able to freely cross that street without that smoke there. And so ultimately the smoke I think hurts them more than helps, but a good bit of playing from both sides, and SMC able to come out on top. Some big kills on rotations there at the end, and you could hear the disappointment, if you will, in Aimless Gaming, but I mean, you gotta remember, this team has taken down Globo 2-1. Actually 3-0, I believe, was the scoreline overall on maps. So we'll see what Aimless Gaming do as they go on the offense for round 2.
They can free fire right here. Hello? Do not go through this side. Go through the right side.
Yikes, this is exactly why they rotated out. Very good. C-Quick brought that to their attention. Virus getting completely suppressed here. Barely alive would be a better term than not dead from him, but he is not dead, and the rest of this four-man team is going to be heavily invested on the west side of the map. The suppressive fire is going to be a slight indicator. Solution is over here watching, and he's going to try his luck. Fume able to find the pick. Trip dumping suppressive fire. Shenanigans finds Susan off the back end, tries to pick up the confirm, but the overwatch there from C-Quick saves him. Trip gets Fume from that long angle, and Aimless are applying the pressure quick. C-Quick picks up one, being suppressed by Trip. Trip in the two-story here, really doing work against this Aimless Gaming squad. C-Quick not slowing down, though. Knew right where Trip was, and a great bit of gaming. Now it's all going to be down to Edna, holding inside the front courtyard in a 1v3. Smoke comes out. Not exactly what you need. C-Quick doesn't see Edna there. Edna now going to be given away to Galax, and Galax is going to keep swinging. Edna tries to go prone to avoid the shots, but Aimless answer back with an excellent quick-paced round of their own, shutting down any momentum from SMC. We are tied up in this series. Quite the start here to the back and forth. That first round was anything. Any of these first 2 rounds are any indicator. I don't know what to expect here today. And these are the kind of games I get most excited about. The real action-packed, quick back-to-back sequences of action. That's what I love to see here in 1.8. And, you know, hey, some players like the slow pace. Obviously, slow pacing for, you know, different maps is a good strategy, but just from a broadcaster's perspective, it's always fun to just kind of get right into the action and be quick with it. And both of these teams are putting out great plays. I mean, C-Quick holding angles, watching the, you know, he knew that once that C4 was detonated, someone was going to swing for the confirm, gets that kill, challenging on the west side of the map, but ultimately going down and losing that APC. Very bold. You know, you can clearly see SMC in some of those moves feeling confident. Trip doing great to get kills on the second story, but ultimately it just wasn't quite enough. Aimless did not let up off the gas. If they had, it would have been a moment or an opportunity for SMC to sort of regroup, but the constant pressure, I think, ultimately gets them round under their belt, and we are trading Marsoc rounds here as we dive into round 3 of this first map. And again, I don't know if you see Aimless Gaming stacked on the opposite side of where that initial suppressive fire is. They don't want to be able to get picked off right away.
Don't see anything.
Nothing crazy aggressive on defense. No one pushing up to playground. Everyone from Aimless has tucked themselves into objective building, except for one, Virus, who is holding across the street there.
1 lane 2, top lane 2.
And it's calm before the chaos, because this is going to be chaotic, especially if no picks come in. SMC are no stranger to entering into this objective building full force. They have the coordination to do it as well, and new strats have started to develop where we've seen smokes, nades, flashes go out into those front windows to shut down vision. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a flash go up to those front windows as they enter from stairs. Of course, they're going to have to clear Virus to really make that sort of move easier, as well as C-Quick, who also has a bit of an angle here to this back side of the objective.
Oh yeah, that's how I throw it. It doesn't even make it smoke.
We'll come back to this side of things because I want to dip over to C-Quick and Solucient. Right next to each other. C4 detonated. Solucient is right here on the other side of C-Quick. C-Quick has found one already, so he knows he's here. Soda might be next up on the chopping block here for C-Quick. Oh no, Soda just avoiding the vision there. And Solucient,
You gotta stay super low. Like super low.
getting a kill through the clipping on the floor? I don't know what that was. Or he got the shot through the window. Might have been what it was. Probably more likely, but I'm not sure how that happened. Soda goes down to Virus. Solution right here on the other side of C-Quick looking for Virus.
Moving below.
More shots from C-Quick. Lucian must not be able to hear this.
Bomb floor.
Soda down, and now Lucian is the last one alive. C-Quick finally peeks up and over. Aimless Gaming flawlessly defend. C-Quick with a couple of key kills and the entry getting shut down from Virus. A huge pickup there for Aimless to go up 2-1. About a minute and a half between rounds. Both squads clearly taking their time. No drops or anything, so. Aimless feeling good off of that solid defensive setup and probably trying to conjure up what I would guess to be, I don't know, a cap attempt on this objective is certainly a challenge. You know, it really comes down to a error on the defensive side to open up enough space on the objective to allow for a cap. So I don't know if cap is necessarily on their mind, but we'll see what Aimless does on offense as we hop into round 4 of this first map. This is a pretty quick play. Smoke's coming into the backside. C4 detonated, actually picks up Edna. Team killing there. C-Quick finds one trip, able to get a refrag, not before Virus finds him. And in a flash, SMC trying to counter aggressive on defense there, and it does not work out.
You're behind.
Hey. Why am I still alive?
Edna's still down there, able to radio in. I don't think they see her in the shrubs. There, finally, Fume finds the confirm, and we'll see how they decide to enter this. Nardu goes down to a back-end shot from Solution. Solution is on a flank maneuver there, looking for the kills on the backside. Finds one from Fume. Where is Virus here? Virus, ooh, just swinging it the last time. Soda getting a team kill, and we're into a 1v1. Is Soda going to go down for the res? It's certainly a risk. Virus capitalizing off of that team kill, and now he's swinging hard. Soda going to have to be ready for this. On the stairs, he's not. Virus playing it quick and aggressive. Locks himself in. Another round for Aimless Gaming. They go up 3-1. That scoreboard for you. Aimless coming out hot. Looking good here. Taking a look at the scoreboard. C-Quick certainly a leader, if you will, for that team. 8-3 on the KD. Solution and Trip on SMC trying to hold up the SMC squad, but it has not been easy. Aimless coming out with a great defensive win, and then ultimately a pretty solid offensive W there as well. Did come down to that 1v1, but I get C-Quake doing great to work off of that team kill, shifting nicely off of it, recognizing the audio cue from the down body, rotates around and finds that. Nicely done. Aimless now up 3-1 as we dive into round 5. Oh, Fume almost goes down to some pre-fire there. Very risky to approach through that lane. Virus is going to get aggressive and charge in. Pre-fire coming through the shrubs. Nearly tags him, but Aimless feeling confident with this kind of lead, and they are pushed up very early. Edna, ooh, almost goes down. Soda saving Edna. C4 detonated up over the top. Edna should be able to swing here onto Narnu, but doesn't opt to. Trip trying to put suppressive fire through the shrubs. Galax actually going to be able to find that kill through the shrubs, and Nardu's going to swing out and continue the rotation. He's going to... I was going to say, it looked like he was going to continue to charge through Playground, but does tuck in back to his defensive spot. And Edna is really the one that's in an interesting position. She's managed to get through this defense. I don't think there's a lot of lines of sight on him. Sir Lucian goes down to C-Quick in lane 2. And SMC are down to just 2. I'm trying to find the second since minimap doesn't work. We have to use the cam. Shenanigans is going to be on the east side there. Edna's so close to finding this angle on the Galax. The shot's just missing.
Right side. There's 2 in the middle. Yeah, no. There's 2 in the middle. And then there's 1.
Shenanigans here may be able to catch some off guard. There is Gale down. A nice headshot. Ooh, the real concern is going to be C-Quick here. He has an angle nearly all the way over here to the playground. The only real saving grace is, for now, the fence. If Shenanigans tries to op and swing across that lane, it's a risk. C-Quick doesn't take shots. Edna is also going to test her luck. And also push up over C-Quick. I don't know why that... I heard a 5-up call. Certainly not the case for either one of these squads. C-Quick. Have to wait a little longer. And honestly, if he doesn't rotate, it's essentially a 2v2. Shenanigans with a nice flash out. A huge flash out does get shot in the back by Nardu. I think he had Fume blind. I could be wrong on that, though, but tries to swing out there through the fence and goes down. No support there from Edna, and so Edna is now going to come up against C-Quick. C-Quick patiently waiting, finds the kill, and Aimless are up a map out the gate. I gotta say, if you're I gotta wonder if SMC is what they're feeling right now, because Aimless have come out in Suburbia very strong. This is SMC's map pick, and Aimless have just taken it 4-1 in dominating fashion. C-Quick with 10 kills going into the double digits. Very nice there for his squad. Nearly everyone a positive KD. The only one is Gale there at 2 and 3. Still not bad, and ultimately that whole squad doing well to pull their weight through Suburbia. The question is, what do we do with the rest of the map pool? Where do we go from here? Obviously a limited map pool in 1.8. We don't have the normal regular season pool that includes the likes of the snow map, whatever it's called. Who knows? I forgot already. We haven't even played. I haven't played it in so long. I forgot. Snow Peak, that was it. And a couple of others, but those should be reintroduced soon enough, and hopefully we can get back to playing those. Either way, we are going to be going to Bazaar for map 2. And, you know, I think Bazaar, along with Subway, one of the maps that has received minimal changes to it. There have been some, but actually, you know what I'm trying to think? I don't think Bazaar has really had any. I'm sure there's like people, people are yelling, what about that? But I feel like, alongside Subway, Bazaar has seen very minimal change between 1.7 and 1.8, and so teams obviously with experience on these maps with a bit of an advantage. But I think both teams have, again, I'm not so sure. We do have my second caster, I believe, coming in here. Give me a second to set everything up. We can bring in Monarchid, who was patiently waiting after that first map before diving in here. Mono, are you there? How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good, thank you, NightFiree. I'm here and ready. This time, the version's ready to go.
Good to hear it. Glad to
I think it was an exciting match.
Yeah, we need to turn you up about 200% if you want to be heard by the audience, that's for sure. Hopefully you can do that on your end, because I can't hear. And we'll see what happens. Hopefully you can get that tech issue solved. We'll have you and hear you soon enough. But yeah, map 2 going to be Bazaar. Waiting on a 5th from SMC. I wonder if they're going to be bringing in a sub at all here. Could be. I wonder, because it's Edna. I wonder if they're going to be bringing in Landon. Yeah, they're just having a little bit of a reset. Should be back into the lobby. Who knows? But we'll see. SMC has a bit of a depth there in their roster, so they can tap into it if they need to. And I mean, what better time than now if you're, you know, having a tough time against a opponent that you're clearly not familiar with. Try and shake something up to see if it helps, but. Maybe the Bazaar map choice will favor SMC. Who knows? Aimless are looking really strong right now. Yeah, they did opt for the sub. Landon Jordan coming in here. We'll see if he's enough. We'll see if he is enough for this SMC squad to bounce back, because, man, Aimless have really taken it to him. Again, this is something we don't talk a lot about, but you need to be able to having that depth in the roster helps a lot, because you sort of tap into it and be able to draw in and bring in more, a wider variety. People that are experts on certain maps. And I guess Landon really kind of an all-around player, but just trying something out, subbing someone in to see if it's enough for this Aimless squad. Mono, did I hear you in the background there?
You heard me for a second. How do I sound?
I don't know. I don't know what we can do. I can't get you any louder.
Really?
Yeah, I know you were fine in this previous
Louder?
stream.
How's this?
It's not doing anything for me.
I wonder what happened. Nothing changed. Nothing changed at all. Let me keep working on it. I'll get back to you.
Okay. Hopefully we can get you loud enough, because I can tell you what, when that LMG fire comes in, when the suppressive fire rings out, you're going to be lost in the wind, because it is loud and proud, that's for sure. Not sure what we're waiting for here. Do you have both teams in and ready? And as I say that, you just have to call out to them, and they'll hear you. Round 1 of map 2 underway here. SMC on the defense. It is going to be... I have to search for the objective. It is going to be the Northwest Bazaar. Oh, and a bit of an aggressive swing here coming out from Trip, trying to find those shots down onto the rotating out, and Landon swinging out here, finding one. Trip getting scooped up by Seaquick. Nardu finding the confirm. Shenanigans is in Kayat and can look out into the center area. And this is SMC trying to shut down a very aggressive team here. Aimless have not been letting up on the gas pedal. They have shown that they want to charge in here each round, and it has really been doing wonders for them, but right now it's risky if they continue their charge through the main courtyard. Seaquick and Nardu, on the other hand, are doing a good job of working their way up. If I can get stuck out of the stairs, Soda finds one, gets backed up by Seaquick on the backside.
-2.
Landon picking up Virus, a huge frag. Shenanigans trying to also pick up another one in the center. And in a heartbeat, Aimless Gaming are picked off, but he's here. Nardu's punching in code on objective. He slipped through the defense. And what was looking like a solid SMC hold results in Aimless coming out 2-0. We were going to go follow them. I got stuck on the stairs. And then kills started ringing out in the middle courtyard, but he managed to slip through the defense, and SMC are in a hole now. Aimless coming out strong. Wow, what a great way for them to ride the momentum of the Map 1 win into Map 2 off of a cap like that. If you're SMC, you got to dig deep right now because this is a battering, if you will. I mean, essentially 6 unanswered points coming in here from Aimless Gaming against SMC. I mean, wow, the aggression on offense is really impressive. It is, they just don't stop sprinting, you know, and it's working great for them just to sort of challenge these defenses like this. SMC have to make some kind of adjustment on their defense, tuck in or something, because this aggression is just hammering them right now. And see a little counter aggression there from Seaquick. He is going to try to get over to Hiatus. He's a little bit late, but he might be able to get there in time. Landon's going to take the middle courtyard, does quickly get in to the mini bazaar, and should be able to tuck himself away from Seaquick. If Soda can do the same, then Seaquick's position could go unutilized a bit. He'll have to push out from that and find the backs of the offense. But Aimless Gaming's defensive setups have worked great for him so far. I'm starting to wonder if maybe that's part of the plan, right? Seaquick's tucked in there on Hiatus. The rest of this defense very heavily focused on objective side of the street here. No one waiting for any picks, no one looking for any of these angles. They may be sort of waiting for the push on objective, and then Seaquick pushes out from his Hiatus position to flank. Little suppressive fire coming in there, directed at no one in particular. The rest of SMC has managed to work their way up into the mini bazaar and take full control, positioning themselves to push in on objective. They are pretty dang close to moving in, and Seaquick still waiting on Hiatus.
Wait. There's a guy in the right corner over here.
I think Nardu just spotted that cross there from Landon. Seaquick still back there, hasn't moved. Soda finds one. Not ready for the other positions, though. Fume and Susan there. The refrag tries to come in from Landon. No, Shenanigans able to get Fume. Landon goes down to Susan.
I think Landon killed
And now Gaming have 2 left. Seaquick's going to have to rotate off that Hiatus position, or it's going to be a 3v2 for too long. Shenanigans able to pick off another one, and now Virus, the lone defender. Seaquick rotating from Hiatus. Smokes heavy on OBJ. Virus concerned about the objective integrity. Has to swing out and get it. Seaquick still far away. Trip here can push up and cap on objective. Unless Seaquick finds him through the smoke. He does. Down goes Seaquick. Sir Lucian has to find the kill. No, he can't. Seaquick clutches it. And what could have been a answer back cap from SMC. Seaquick on the backside Hiatus defense rotates out and finds the defensive hold. Aimless Gaming go up 3-0. Clutch defensive hold. Aimless Gaming up 3-0 in map 2. SMC on the back foot. Where are we going? We got to search for it. It's going to be a northeast objective. I got to wonder what SMC are feeling right now.
Yeah, it takes them like less than a second.
We gotta pay attention if one of us goes.
Ooh, and look at this. Aimless Gaming have a quick spawn. This should play nicely into their hands. Smoke's coming out right out the gate. Virus charging forward, getting himself up into an early position where he can watch that north side. He hears Landon pushing up those stairs. That's information for a potential nade to go there. Susan tries to swing out, and Jordan able to find that pick. Even though they knew he was there, the smokes weren't there blocking his vision, and now they are actually a pretty good smoke up top. Quick in the meanwhile, making his way inside. Lucian able to pick up the trade there, although Quick is resible. Landon getting aggressive through the smokes. Nearly goes down to Virus, but does find Nardu. And Aimless down to 2, and Kayat in just, I mean, a minute. No, 45 seconds. And this is finally SMC shutting down aggression. Aimless have done so well to make their aggressive work. They've found the kills they need. They've been doing great jobs winning their trades. Landon here has been playing a key factor to shut down the push from Kayat's side with a couple of kills from that stairwell. And Fume finally picks him off, and now into the 1v3. I am very happy to tune into this series because Aimless definitely looking like a team that has put in a good amount of time into their practices, a team that has put in the work. Soda able to find the frag. SMC finally shut down the momentum and answer back. Take a look at the KDs here. 420 from Quick, 410 from Shenanigans. Either way, Aimless Gaming doing a solid job here on Bazaar, and SMC trying to answer back because it is series on the line. 4-1 on Suburbia, and now 3-1 Aimless Gaming on Bazaar. A quick spawn for SMC, and they do try and take out some early defensive rotations there from Susan and Fume. Ultimately, nothing gets picked up, and
Kill. The main bazaar.
Ooh, Quick's getting out in a little bit of an advanced position here on the North Street, and it's a dangerous one if he's not careful. Yeah, completely surrounded. Sir Lucian finds the pick, and now it's SMC's turn to enter in.
That didn't come across the radio.
4 up.
Oh, the only real saving grace could be Virus here on this north window. He could shut down what's going to be a solid pinch move here from this SMC team, and he needs to do it quick. Oh, we can swing here on Trip. Trip's completely exposed. Down he goes. A nice pickup there from Virus onto Trip. Shenanigans drops back off of this north side, but on the rotation goes down. Now the push coming in from SMC. Soda finds one. Fume doesn't pick up the trade. Soda's still alive, and he's on objective Fume is down. They has to push. Virus flashes out, splashes in onto objective, trying to shut down Soda. Checking the objective, making sure no one's capping. Soda's there, tucked inside, and Virus with a huge clutch kill through the doorway gets Aimless Gaming map 2 and the series. Let's update the scoreline here. So busy trying to apologize for my overlay mess ups, I forget to update the scores. But that is map 2 in the books. Map 3, gonna be sticking to this quick-paced series. Oh, whoops. Whoops, the daisies. I want to change map 2. Map 3 is going to be cargo. And what has been a blazing fast series, nearly... Well, no, 2 maps in under an hour. We'll see if that momentum keeps up here. Map 3, round 1 underway here for Aimless Gaming. It is an excellent turn up here in week 3. Definitely a team that we're going to want to keep an eye on when it comes down to the Hiatus tournament finals next weekend. I mean, if they are doing this good against SMC, you got to be concerned if you're one of the other top teams, because SMC did good to beat Globo, and now here are having a tough time against this this Aimless Gaming team. Suppressive fire coming in from Nardu.
Trust, I gotta move out.
Oh, Landon with a nice nade toss over to Virus. Sequick's going to rotate around for the res. Picks him up, not before one goes down over his shoulder. Landon swinging from the doorway finds one. Flashes coming up and over. I think that's caught a couple on the backside. You can see the retaliatory flashes coming in to the center of cargo. Not doing quite enough. Landon picks up Virus over the top. Solution Shenanigans working their way up through the center here. There's Shenanigans pushing. Solution finds one in the cross. Fume able to prevent that push from Shenanigans. A nice nade toss. Really nice toss onto Lucian. Gets him down. Landon now all alone. Trip somehow made it to the backside of defense and killed everyone. SMC secure around. I think the first time SMC has led this series. No, they also got their first win in the first round of the first map, but either way, it has been a dominant performance from Aimless, and now we'll see if Aimless can bounce back here and put up a Marsoc round of their own. Certainly shown that they can on Bazaar in Suburbia. See if I really want to see what their fast play strats are going to be like here on Cargo, because they are quick. They do not take that foot off the gas. Aimless memorizing code. You know, I know it's probably habit on a per round basis, but I am curious if they're thinking potential cap here. What sort of strategy that will look like, and if it can work against SMC. Early aggression on defense. Sir Lucian charging forward here through the doorway, looking for the shot onto Susan. No, the swing doesn't happen at the same time, and now Susan's going to play it a little bit cautiously. Tries to take the shots through the doorway. Can't get him, and Solution somehow able to cross that doorway back and forth without going down. Flashes up and over. That might be good. Definitely got Virus, who's now tucked in. Another smoke coming in. Solution running. Interference in the center is picked up too. Nardu goes down. Quick getting picked up. Now it's all down to Fume with his shield in tunnel. The last left alive. Ultimately, Sir Lucient going to be the one to rotate around the backside. Picks up Fume. SMC have taken 2. Doing good to put a little bit of discrepancy in the score line here. Wow, I mean, the last week of the Hiatus tournament, to do this to SMC, they could not ask for a better way to sort of cap off a couple of weeks of play and get ready for the tournament finals, because this is certainly a great performance from them.
Yeah, there's a delay.
We'll see if they can bounce back here on Cargo, or if SMC can continue to pile on. Because now is really the first time Aimless has. It is the first time in this series Aimless has had more than a 1 point scored on them. So curious to see if they bounce back. And Susan goes down. Landon finds the backside. Sir Lucient and Soda pick off the push on defense coming in through the center. Nardu now trying to work some magic through tunnel, has taken shots and misses. Landon, the trade coming in. No, Landon still alive, finds the shots over the top. Trip getting his kill on Fume in the back, and SMC giving Aimless a little bit of their own medicine here on map 3 with the fast-paced play. 3 unanswered points in no time. And I could be wrong. Again, feel free to correct me in chat. I'm pretty sure this is the last week. And then next weekend is the finals. I believe that is... I believe that's the case. We still got more rounds here, though, in this series. Potentially one more if SMC can hold on to the defensive round here as we dive into the fourth one of map 3.
Why is that even in this game?
Oh my god, that's smoking.
Quick cap.
But yeah, good call there. Smoke's coming in. Virus finds 2. Oh, Trip actually downing Shenanigans there through the smoke, and the push coming in here onto objective looking good for this squad. Trip, the last one alive, trying to charge through the smokes. Gets shotgunned down by Susan, and Aimless Gaming do get around on the board. And a good one. A nice answer back with the quick push to get the kills they needed. Good smokes on OBJ and shut down a couple of defensive positions there with those smokes, preventing Trip from really getting a good angle there. And good answer back. They're on the board. Could be the beginning of their comeback here for the third map. I know I have been saying this might not be the last week. Now that I'm looking at the schedule, there might be one more week, and it could be. I could have heard it might be next weekend that the finals are. I don't know. Okay, don't hold me. I'm not the scheduler. And SMC, jeez, Aimless, putting it on thick here on the aggression side of things. Susan's gonna push up to the backside of Trip, kills him execution style, and now Sir Lucient, the final one alive, and he's ultimately surrounded. Susan and Nardu are behind this SMC offense. Fume calling out Lucian's position. Lucian able to avoid Virus for now. Nardu swinging in here to look for the kills. Doesn't find the shots. Illusion's still alive somehow. Virus finally able to find the kill. Solid bit of answer back from Aimless Gaming here. They have not rested on their laurels. A couple of good rounds from SMC have not defeated them, and they've done a good job to answer back. Whoa. Landon somehow has managed to pass up the majority of this offensive push. Solution also missing Nardu behind him. Aimless Gaming have charged through this SMC tactical defense. And now it's all up to Shenanigans in a 1v3. Oh, there's Shenanigans with a very important pickup.
Way back right.
Over by the C4. Probably dark. In front of me, in front of me.
Shenanigans. That's his second. Quick now, the last one alive. Here's the footsteps and should know that this is an enemy. And he's done a couple of clutch plays so far for his squad. Shenanigans going to rotate there. The mic pop doesn't alert Shenanigans quick enough. Quick able to snap and find the kill. Aimless Gaming have managed to tie this up 3-3 and come back from a 3-0 deficit on map 3. How many threes can we fit in there?
No, that's why they're varying, is because they've already won. They're just feeling it out, getting more points.
And I'm still getting terrible fucking, like 90, maybe barely 90.
Welcome to how I play all the time.
Yeah, but like, nothing has changed.
Ooh, Trip able to start it off.
You actually got him that time.
Yeah, I did, I'm amazed.
Nicely for SMC Tactical. Has picked up one on that rotation. And the final round of the series is underway. Aimless Gaming have done a great job of securing themselves the first two maps. They're now competing for the final. And we'll see if SMC can do anything about it. Nice rotation there through the center from Soda. Quickly drops back, rotates away from C4, swings in and finds Fume. A very good double there. Solution picks up Susan, and now Quick all alone. Doesn't get Soda, no, does. Able to turn there and find the kill. Trades with Solution. SMC, with 3 left alive, secure the final round. And the final map. And my OBS is broken. So we're going to sit here in cargo while I sign off. But what a great series. Excellent bit of back and forth coming in from both squads. Aimless Gaming just playing so well today. Incredibly fast-paced. In-the-face offense and defense. That worked very well against SMC, and that's surprising considering how fast SMC looked against Globochem the week before. I mean, just definitely a team we're going to have to keep an eye on. Am interested to see what they do for the 4th week. I do believe, again, there is a 4th week of play and then the finals. But yeah, it's certainly a exciting set to tune into. I am glad that we had a bunch of people drop in. Shout out to everyone that has been in chat. Even if you did want to mute me, I still appreciate you tuning in. Also, shout out to all of our moderators and the sponsors for the league. Obviously, without the help of James and all the mods running this Hiatus tournament, we would have nothing. And so with them, we do have at least some good, some fun action to tune into. And with that, I will be signing off. My name is NightFiree with 2 E's. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. Be sure to tune in this weekend for more VRML Hiatus tournament action. I'll see you all a bit later. Goodbye.